Hello and welcome to Amby Marie Knits, episode 46. My name is Amber. Today is March 29th, 2024. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Amby Marie Knits. Also, you can always email me at ambymarieknits@gmail.com. Also, I have a Ko-Fi that'll be linked below if you want to help donate for future giveaways. So, I'm over 500 subscribers. I can't believe that happened. It's crazy. I do want to thank everybody who's new here. I do appreciate you joining. And thank you everybody who stuck around. I appreciate every single one of you that subscribed, or even if you watch. If you're watching and not subscribed, why? But that's okay too. Oh, I sewed and there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is a YouTube channel. I am crafty, mainly knitting and crochet. I do also sew sometimes as well. I actually have all three today. So we're gonna go ahead and start with some finished objects, some work in progresses, and then stick around. We're gonna have a 500 subscriber giveaway. Okay, finished objects. First finished object I'm gonna show you is the Lizzie sweater. This is a pattern by Suzanne Summer of So Sue Knits, and it is a sample knit for Shelly, who's Haute Knit Yarn, and it turned out so good. Look at how bright this is. So, colors. The main color, this pink, and there's her tag. The pink is That's What I Call Pink, and it's on an 80/20 merino bamboo. It's really soft. And then the contrast color, so this one, this is light bright on a 75/25, and this was fun. So it is a garter kind of rib brioche yoke, and then it's cropped, and the sleeves, kind of proud of myself on the sleeves. I did a tubular bind off. That looked really good. Did not weave in the ends on it. It's not blocked yet either. Shelly did say that she's gonna want to block it herself because when I mail it to her, it's gonna get creased anyway. So all the knitting's done. That is going to be shipped off this afternoon. Yes, I wove in the ends, but when I weave in the ends, I don't snip them because I don't know what's gonna change when it's blocked. So I'll let her do all of that. So first finished object. Very, very happy with this. Yes, I tried it on. Yes, it fits me. But that's okay. Now I know if I want to make one for myself, we will see what happens there. All right, so that's the first finished object. The second finished object is more like 7 finished objects, but I only have one to show you. So as you saw last week, chickens are a theme here. I don't even really care for real chickens, but boy, I love making chickens. So much fun. So this is a free pattern on Ravelry. You have to sign up for Ravelry and then follow the designer, which I'll have it notated below. It's Courtney the chicken pattern. So I'm going to put a picture in here of a lot. I made like 7 this week, and this is the most recent one. This is made out of Bernat blanket. I don't even know the colorway. Isn't it so cute? This is going to one of my friends because they need a friend to sit on their desk. It's just so cute and so squishy and soft. And they take like an hour. Like, they're really fast. It's weird crocheting with that big. I think I used a 8mm hook with this, so definitely kind of large, but it was fun. So that's everything that I finished this week, but I feel like I've done a lot of other stuff. So we're gonna go for whips in the order that you've seen them. Roughly. Bag I got from, I don't remember who, I'm sorry, but it's a cute little Japanese knot bag. I worked a little bit on my hat. Okay, very little. I had a doctor's appointment this week, a mammogram. If you're over 40, make sure you schedule that with your doctor. They're good to have. But waiting room, actually it was really fun because I was standing there waiting my turn and I was knitting on this, and I had a couple people come up to me, which is normal when you knit in public, but one lady was just fascinated because I'm a continental knitter, and I guess she was an English knitter, and that's the part that just got her so intrigued, like I almost missed it when they called my name for my turn because I was too busy talking, because that happens. Okay, no, maybe we shouldn't knit right. But that's this. This is the Musselburgh hat by Isolde de Tigre. I'm getting close. I don't know how much longer I've got. Maybe 3 to 5 inches left before I start the crown and do my decreases, approximately. Let's move my marker. I'm trying to move my marker on things that probably won't be done by next week. So there we go. We'll see what happens. So the next whip that you've seen is my Fiber Festival Shawl by Stephen West, bag made by me. This one, I'm proud of how much work I got done on this week. Okay, so yarns first, Pretty Twisted Yarns, Retrospect, Bohemia, One of a Kind. I do want to note my covers. So this is a Yarn Cozy Light by Knitty Natty. It's Natalie. And that's the same with this one. This is one I sewed myself with like the stretchy fabric. I have no idea what pattern I used, but they're fun. Keep things from getting too messy. So, onto the pattern. Okay, last time y'all saw it, I was where the Cool Bee stitch marker was. And yeah, they're short rows, but I've got all that. I am actually done with this part. Flip it around. The next portion that I'm gonna do is like a chevron brioche border. So I'm really excited to start that. Probably should have worked on that today. I don't know. I split my projects up kind of interestingly. So I have like a mindless project, like the hat that goes to appointments and whatnot. And then I have a work project that's usually generally mindless because I'm working, so I can't think too hard, which is what this has been. This one's been pretty good for work. And then I usually have something for at home in the mornings and the evenings that maybe I have to think a little bit more on. And then on my days off, I'll usually do like a weekend project that takes me a day or two to make. I just realized that's kind of my norm. So this has been the work project this week. We'll see if I can do that with the chevron brioche. I'm not sure yet, but that's okay. I have my Musselburgh as backup. So that's the whips you've seen. So more whips. The next one is the one you knew was coming. This is also in a bag made by me. This is the Ranunculus by Midori. And this is another sample. Man, this lighting just can't show how good that color is. It's so much richer than what it's showing. The yarn is, I don't have the tag. This is the Chalet DK by Red Door Fibers. It is a 70% superwash merino, 30% silk, in the colorway Ruby Slippers. And I love it. Like, sorry, it's all bunched up. Let's see, there we go. So you can see I've done the little lace right here. So you've got, of course, the ribbing. Then you've got these kind of little fun stitches here, a little bit of purl stuff, this, and now we're going back into these. This pattern, there's a reason why it's got so many projects on Ravelry. Like, it's so fun, and this yarn is just so buttery soft. I love it. Okay, that's that whip. The next whip, I actually started this morning, and you'll never guess, it's another chicken. So I did find out this morning that there is another chicken pattern. It is called Chicken by Tracy. Oh, I gotta see that last name. Kariya. Probably pronounced that wrong. I do apologize. And doesn't have a lot of projects on Ravelry, but the pattern is very similar to the one by Knitting Tree LA. But it came out sooner. So it came out in fall of 22. The Emotional Support Chicken pattern, the one I made like 4 of, came out, I think, summer 23, somewhere around those dates. They're probably related. I'm not quite sure. I just thought it was nifty, and this is how far I've got. So there's some differences in the pattern. Now, both are paid for patterns. I'm not going to give out exacts, but the biggest difference is this pattern, you do the tail all in one go. So you cast on, I think there's my cast on, and you do your short rows, and then you do some solid, and then you do more short rows. So this is going to get folded in half. So I've got that done, some solid, and then I'm working on the, oh, I don't think that's quite the breast yet. I'm not quite sure what portion of the chicken it would be. The belly? I don't know. It's coming along really fast. Yarn. You might want to know what yarn I'm using. Randomly found this when I was making room for the Bernat blanket that I bought for this stuff on my shelf, and I found this. It's some Red Heart Super Saver stripes in the colorway newspaper stripe. So Red Heart has its place in the world. If you don't like acrylic, that's okay. Use whatever fibers you like, whatever you can afford. That's what you should be crafting with. There is no rule that says you have to use XYZ to make a project. I thought this would be fun because of the stripiness of it, especially in these kind of neutral colors. Before I can stuff it, am I going to wash it? Yes, because some Red Heart is softer than others. This is not very soft, especially not for a stuffy. So once you wash it and dry it, especially with a dryer sheet or two, it really, really softens up the Red Heart a whole bunch. So I will be washing this before I actually like put the eyes on it or sew it together or anything like that, just because it's going to make it nicer for somebody to mess with. But it's fun. It's garter stitch and short rows. That's all it is. Like, it's a fun pattern. Whether you do the one I'm making that's called just chicken, or if you do the emotional support chicken pattern, either one, make a chicken. Okay, that's all the finished object, or that's all the things I've been working on. Future whips, I don't know. My goal is, well, my original goal was to get the shawl or the ranunculus done this month, but then I decided to make a chicken this weekend. So probably the only thing that's going to get finished by the end of the month will be the chicken. But I am, of course, going to see how much I can get done by next week on the other two. So we'll see. I don't really have anything that I'm planning on casting on this next week. I guess we'll see what I get done and what I come up with, because you never know. Okay, that brings us to the 500 subscriber giveaway. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do some reading, life, and stuff or whatnot I can come up with there. So the 500 subscriber giveaway, easy to enter. Comment below. That's all you got to do. I hate to say this, with shipping, the prize is going to be for US shipping. If you're international, you're going to get a pattern prize of your choice, $10 or less. I know it's not ideal, especially because I know I have international friends, and I'm sorry for that, but I still want you to get something. But just comment below whatever you want to comment, and that'll get you entered in. I will draw, I'm going to let this one go longer. So I will draw a winner, not next Friday, but I gotta stare at the calendar, sorry y'all. So not the 5th, but the 12th. So April 12th. You have until April 12th to comment below to be entered in, and then I will draw for a winner and the prize. We're all about the chickens here, right? So, chicken related. I made a chicken bag. So this is a project bag. It is decent sized. It could hold a shawl, probably I don't know about a full-blown sweater, but it's at least a 2 to 3 skein project bag. We have chickens. We have a brown, it's not quite canvas, but it's not regular cotton either. It's a little bit bigger. And the inside, there is one pocket, just a pocket, drawstring. So you get this bag for the giveaway, and this is how much I like y'all. I'm going to give away a skein of Pretty Twisted Yarns, but it was too perfect for this giveaway. So this, throw their label. Oh, it's blowing it out. It's too much light. It's fine. Pretty Twisted Yarns, pretty green and brown. The name of the colorway is Rooster. Perfect, perfect. You get a bag with roosters on it, and you get a skein of yarn named Rooster. Now, this is her lavish base, 85-15 superwash merino and nylon in fingering weight, but you could still make a chicken if you wanted to. Hold it double. Use a, I don't know, maybe a size 3 needle, whatever you want to do. You can make whatever you want. You can put it on your shelf and just look at it, which is what I do with most of my Pretty Twisted Yarns because it's pretty. So, comment below. You'll get entered in to win this or that pattern. So that's that, and thank you so much, everybody, for subscribing. Really do appreciate it. Next up, reading and watching. Well, we all know watching. I didn't watch anything this week other than YouTube. But reading, I haven't done as much as I would like there either. So I finished A Court of Mist and Fury. That's the second Court of Thorn and Roses book by Sarah J. Maas. That's the good one, in my opinion. First one's second one's great. Oh, I have discovered this week the joy of one of your friends reading or listening to a book that you've read, and when they get to the interesting parts, you get that message of them freaking out over what's happening. I've not really ever had that before, and that's been really interesting with that. So it's actually, no, I've had two friends do that with two separate series, so it's nifty. But I did finish listening to that, and I haven't quite started the third book, which is A Court of Wings and Ruin, but I will be starting that probably this weekend. I'll just be listening to it. Reading, actual reading rating, I am still working through Phoenix Endangered. That's the third book in that series, and it's Mercedes Lackey and Larry Dixon. It's not... I'm actually kind of at the point in that book where I'm reading it just to finish it, but I've only got like 10% left, so that will be done this weekend. It got strange. Books do that. I'm still, Mercedes Lackey is one of my favorite authors, so still worth reading, but probably not my most favorite series I've read by her, and that's okay. Life, I went to work this week. I got a mammogram this week. That's the extent of my excitement. Like, I go to work, I come home, I play with yarn. I mean, I guess I went to Joann and I bought fabric, and that's fun. I got to sew a little bit. That's fun too. But that's all I got for y'all this week. I do want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to comment so you can get entered in the giveaway. And hope everybody has a wonderful week. Spring's on its way here. Okay, I feel like we had spring last week or last month for February too, but we're really getting spring now, I think. So that's cool. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a great week. Bye.